Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of LGBT in 3, presented by Boston Spirit Magazine and sponsored by our great friends at Rockland Trust. Randy Price is off this week. I am David Zimmerman with Boston Spirit, and I invite you to stick around for the next 3 minutes as we bring you the stories affecting the LGBT community here in New England. And as always, if you like the broadcast, we invite you to please share it to your page too. The Massachusetts LGBTQ Bar Association Board of Directors has issued a statement on behalf of their organization in opposition to the nomination and confirmation process of Amy Coney Barrett to the United States Supreme Court. According to the statement, the association has grave concerns regarding Judge Barrett's bias against the LGBTQ community and that the process has not given our elected officials sufficient time to comprehend the threat that her stances pose to human rights in our country. The statement goes on to say that the association vigorously opposes the proceedings and urges that Barrett not be confirmed to the Supreme Court. In commemoration of LGBTQ History Month and National Coming Out Day, Campus Pride has announced its best of the best list of colleges and universities across the nation, including 4 from right here in New England. Those 4 are Tufts University, MIT, UMass Amherst, and the University of Vermont. Now, for nearly 2 decades, Campus Pride has advocated and supported college and university campuses to improve LGBTQ campus life and change institutional policies, programs, and practices. The Campus Pride Index helps colleges and universities assess their LGBTQ inclusion efforts, from academics to student life to housing to recruitment and retention. There are nearly 400 colleges, and of these 400, Campus Pride has designated only 40 the best of the best. Congratulations to our 4 here in New England. New Hampshire's Franklin Pierce University has been forced to rescind the school's transgender inclusion policy for student athletes. The change in policy happened after an investigation by the U.S. Department of Education's Office of Civil Rights, which claims that the policy violates Title IX. Now, last year, Franklin Pierce student athlete Cece Telfer, a transgender woman, became the first transgender student athlete to win an individual track and field NCAA championship. Following Telfer's win, a complaint was filed by Concerned Women for America. Now, they're a Washington, D.C.-based anti-feminist and anti-LGBTQ organization, and the complaint was investigated by the Department of Education, which then told Franklin Pierce that their transgender inclusion policy was in violation. Franklin Pierce has issued a statement saying they strongly disagree with the Department of Education's decision. And finally this week, in a soon-to-be-released documentary film, Pope Francis has come out in favor of civil unions for LGBTQ people. Said the Pope, nations should recognize civil unions for same-sex couples because they have a right to a family. This isn't the first time that the Pope has indicated his support for civil unions while still opposing full marriage equality, but it is the most direct. In the film, the Pope states that homosexuals are children of God and have a right to a family. Nobody should be thrown out or be made miserable because of it. And there you have it. You are up to date on all this week's news, and we thank you for watching. And we thank our friends at Rockland Trust for sponsoring this week's broadcast. Please feel free to share this video to your page and be sure to like Boston Spirit's Facebook page as well. We look forward to seeing you next week. For everybody here at Boston Spirit, I'm David Zimmerman. Have a great week, everybody.
At Rockland Trust, we celebrate inclusiveness and respect the full diversity of all our colleagues and communities. We truly believe each relationship matters.